You open a can in seconds, but behind it lies a world few ever see. Today, I'll take you inside one of the most sophisticated canning plants in America.
This facility processes over 500 tons of produce daily, ensuring a reliable supply chain from farm to table.
And I'll guide you through every step that transforms the ordinary into something extraordinary.
It all starts with the arrival of freshly harvested produce.
Every batch is logged, weighed, scanned, and nothing enters without verification.
Quality begins at the gate, long before the first machine ever starts.
Follow me inside. This is where raw ingredients take their very first step toward preservation.
A controlled environment, clean, strict, and meticulously monitored.
Everything here serves a single purpose: safety and consistency.
Now the journey truly begins.
Raw, untouched, imperfect. But not for long. But not for long. Let's start transforming.
First stage, washing away everything nature leaves behind.
Pure water, pure force, perfect cleanliness. Massive drum washers tumble ingredients into spotless readiness.
Every surface scrubbed, every grain of dirt removed.
Human eyes still matter. Machines can't catch everything.
After washing, only the best move forward.
Precision trimming removes what can't be used.
Uniformity ensures even cooking and safe processing.
This is where nature meets engineering.
Sorting begins. Every piece finds its proper path.
Optical scanners inspect hundreds per second.
Only flawless ingredients move to the next stage.
Double-checking builds trust.
Double-checking builds trust.
Heat unlocks flavor and kills bacteria.
This step must be perfect, or nothing else matters.
Blanching balances temperature and time down to fractions. Too cold, unsafe. Too hot, flavor lost.
Operators monitor every second. No mistakes allowed. Freshly softened and ready for the can. The dance between hot and cold is beautifully precise.
Now the ingredients are ready to become shelf-stable. Moisture control is everything.
This is where science meets artistry.
Dry enough to can. Wet enough to inspect.
Every lane tells its own story. Ambient or down. All of it leading to one moment. The fill. Sterilized. Gleaming. Ready. It looks simple, but it's built for decades of safety.
Portions measured to the gram. Perfection isn't optional. Brine protects texture and ensures longevity.
The final seal. The moment of preservation.
The barrier is created. The meal is safe.
But sealing is only half the process.
The seal must be microscopically perfect.
Next, the sterilization, the kill step. These enormous pressure vessels are the final line of defense against spoilage.
Hundreds of cans, loaded together for the sterilization cycle.
Pressure and heat build now.
Precise, sustained thermal processing is the guarantee of food safety.
Steam and pressure, the old world technique, perfected by new technology.
This sustained temperature guarantees safety. It is scientifically proven.
Cooling begins, quick and necessary.
The thermal shock seals in the texture, stopping the cooking process dead.
And just like that, the process is complete.
Final exterior wash. The can itself must be pristine.
Passed. Zero tolerance for defects.
Now we give the product its purpose, its identity.
And there it is, the finished product. Each can is a perfect unit of food safety and quality.
From individual cans to full cases, the final transition.
Grouped and protected for shipping.
Cartoned and ready for market.
Every code traces this product back to this moment.
Automation ensures stability. No leaning towers here. It's poetry in motion, calculated, efficient, and crucial for global distribution.
Ready for the world. Stored until distribution. Shelf-stable and protected. Ready when you are.
The journey is over, and now dinner is served. Every step here, from farm to truck, is about preserving three things: safety, flavor, and time.
The cycle repeats, always beginning with the best ingredients.
It takes immense coordination, hundreds of people, thousands of measurements.
And constant testing. Quality control never stops.
Checking the structure down to the cellular level.
Canned food is a story of reliability.
Durable, affordable, dependable.
It ensures nutrition is available everywhere, year-round.
This is modern canning. Safe, smart, sustainable.
Cartoned and ready for market. Every code traces this product back to this moment. Automation ensures stability. No leaning towers here. It's poetry in motion. Calculated, efficient, and crucial for global distribution. Ready for the world. Stored until distribution, shelf-stable and protected, ready when you are. The journey is over, and now dinner is served. Every step here, from farm to truck, is about preserving three things: safety, flavor, and time. The cycle repeats, always beginning with the best ingredients. It takes immense coordination, hundreds of people, thousands of measurements, and constant testing. Quality control never stops. Checking the structure down to the cellular level. Canned food is a story of reliability.
Durable, affordable, dependable.
Here's what Hudson. It ensures nutrition is available everywhere, year-round. This is modern canning. Safe, smart, sustainable. This looks simple, cans on a shelf. But inside this facility, every can's with one decision. It starts here, receiving. Before anything moves inside, it's identified, logged, and handled like a potential risk until proven otherwise. The moment you cross this line, the factory treats you like a variable. Hygiene isn't a suggestion, it's the first barrier between food and the outside world. This is the first checkpoint, quality and traceability. If it can't be verified, it doesn't move forward. Because once it passes inspection, it enters the wash, where cleanliness becomes mechanical, repeatable, and measurable. Washing isn't the finish, it's the reset. Now the line has a clean starting point, and that makes every next step measurable. This is where standards become real. Thousands of tiny choices made the same way every minute of the day. Uniform size isn't just aesthetics. It controls how heat moves through food, meaning flavor stays balanced and safety stays predictable. A quick hit of heat can change everything. Color, texture, how the food holds up later. Now it's stabilized, clean, cut, and prepared. Next, the question becomes, how do you seal this moment in time? This is the handoff. Ingredients prepared to a standard, now moving toward a container built to protect that standard. Before anything is filled, the can itself is handled like a critical component, because a perfect seal starts with a perfect shape. Even the container gets its own cleaning step. In a system like this, clean enough isn't a number. They aim for repeatable. This is where consistent becomes edible. Every can gets the same portion, the same balance, the same starting point for preservation. Millimeters matter here. Headspace, fill, height, tiny gaps that determine how the seal holds. And now the line splits into two perfect rivers, food below, lid above. Sealing only works when those two arrive at the exact same instant. This is the last moment the can is still open. One misalignment here and the seal isn't a promise, it's a question. This is the moment it becomes preservation. The double seam locks the lid to the body, tight enough to hold pressure, precise enough to hold trust. A seal isn't trusted because it looks good, it's trusted because it's measured. Every can is checked and anything uncertain is removed. Now it's closed. But preservation isn't finished at the seam. Next comes the real test: heat, pressure, and time. Once the can is sealed, the question is simple: can it survive time? The retort is where that answer is engineered. This isn't cooking in a kitchen. It's a pressure vessel, built to deliver heat evenly, safely, and the same way every single run. Time, temperature, pressure. When these three are controlled, microbes don't get a vote, and food becomes reliable. It's extreme by design. The goal isn't to cook. The goal is to make the inside safe, stable, and predictable. After heat and pressure, the can is safe, but quality still depends on what happens next. Cooling is where you protect the food you just preserved. Cooling isn't just comfort. It protects texture and color, and it keeps the can stable for everything that comes next. A dry can is a protected can. Labels adhere, codes stay readable, and the surface stays stable through shipping. Heat did the work. Now the system checks the result. Because shelf life isn't a claim, it's a condition you have to confirm. This tiny code is a map: where it ran, when it ran, and how it can be traced. Right here, it stops being a container and becomes food you recognize. The last steps are about protecting that identity all the way to a shelf. Once the label goes on, the mission changes. Now it's about protecting the product through handling, stacking, and miles of movement. It looks simple: drop cans into a box. But at this speed, simple only happens when every measurement upstream was right. The can protects the food. The case protects the can. It's layers of defense, built for forklifts, warehouses, and long-distance time. This is the factory speaking in units the world understands: cases, pallets, shipments. Reliability, packaged at scale. By the time it reaches this point, the can has already stress tests. Now it's moving into the world. Every step here, from farm to truck, is about preserving three things: safety, flavor, and time. The cycle repeats, always beginning with the best ingredients. It takes immense coordination. Hundreds of people, thousands of measurements.
And constant testing. Quality control never stops.
Checking the structure down to the cellular level.
Canned food is a story of reliability.
Durable, affordable, dependable.
It ensures nutrition is available everywhere, year-round. This is modern canning. Safe, smart, sustainable.